how do you 3x your team's output without hiring anyone new? That's what we're going to be talking about. See, everyone thinks AI is complicated and that it takes months to implement, that you need huge tech team and huge tech budget. But I'm going to show you that there's actually a way to do it that's simple and gets results in weeks, and not waiting years and a long sort of time horizon. So let me show you what I mean. First of all, we've got Riskex. Let's just take them. Their customers were spending what, like 10 minutes, I think, per document, just checking data from a PDF and then entering it into an Excel or into a form over and over. Just soul crushing, right? And not adding much value to the business. Now, we automated that, and now it takes seconds. In just 1 month, they saved their customers nearly 1,000 hours, and that's just insane. And what about Growthyard? They were literally sitting on a goldmine of old lead data. But you know what it's like. The team's too busy. They're following up people manually and doing anything with it. And within 45 days of using our new AI system, 100K in revenue, plus 100 hours saved every month because we were automating their SMS reminders, which meant they got more meetings booked. And also we reused all the data they were buying over and over and over again, which meant that they were able to grow their revenue 100K. Now the CEO was blown away. Another one, grab it and run. They're a logistics company, classic problem. They're sat in their emails, they're sat in Excel every day. And I watched what they did, and they were just wasting so much time entering the same data across several different shipping systems. And what we did was we looked across that and then we automated their full booking process. Now, each ops person saves about 5 hours daily. And they've got a team of 3. So think about that, 5 hours every single day just to focus on actually growing the customer base and upselling what they're currently doing. So this is what is possible with AI right now. And they're loving it. That's Anna from Grab It and Run. So who am I? I'm David, and I've spent the last 2.5 years turning AI experiments into real results. And I started Moon Labs in 2023. Since then, we have helped dozens of businesses unlock up to probably about £1 million worth of new growth by transforming old processes into new sources of growth, actual tangible results very quickly. So what's happening now is right now you probably are in a similar boat to what our clients were in. They were stuck in the weeds with no real opportunity to think strategically. They might, when we sat down with them, they were missing opportunities because they're so buried in the manual work that they actually couldn't see what was possible. And now with AI, they were seeing competitors just completely storm ahead of them, or at least using it and talking about it. And they were sat there thinking, how are we going to catch up? We have no way to do it. And here's the thing. Every day that this continues, that gap gets bigger. People are using it now. But I want to introduce to you the solution. It's as simple as starting at one task at a time. And it's what I've coined the Moonshot process, where we identify and transform and then scale your processes. And on the right, you can see quite a long list of tasks that we typically will go through, which you can go and do in your business right now. But essentially what you're doing is you're going and documenting and analyzing your worst tasks that stop you from growing. And so that could be your biggest time waster. It could be the most repetitive task. It could be one of the most business critical tasks. Then what we do is we analyze where AI actually fits in. So what are the possible ways that AI could be implemented? Is it by replacing one of the tasks and getting it to transfer documents like Riskex and Grab It and Run? Or is it by using AI to analyze and reuse stuff that you've already got, like the lead gen case that we've got with Growthyard? And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to scale what works. We're going to integrate it into your systems once we've built that first proof of concept. And so I want you to just sit here quickly and just imagine this. First month, you get to touch and feel and get a tactile result from an early indication of what AI can do. So you got, boom, 5 hours saved daily straight away there. Then month 3, your team's starting to see it work. And, now more people are using the tools. Maybe you've built a couple more tools, and now you've got 20 hours a week extra for a couple of high value people. Now, what is that going to mean for your business if you can actually get an extra 20 hours a week on strategic growth focused work, basic fulfillment work, but actually getting in the weeds and figuring out what's the next step for you guys? And so month 6, what does that look like once you've actually implemented that new time? So that's where you get growth acceleration. You should be getting extra output for the same size team that you've got, which is where we get this idea from. You don't need to hire more people necessarily to keep growing, but what you do need to do is unlock some of those processes that are going to get you there. And so in the last, some of the clients that we've been with for a year now, they're able to actually double their growth rate because they can take on double the amount of clients without hiring anyone. So I think that if you want to find what's possible for your business, your 5-hour opportunity, your 100K revenue opportunity, your triple capacity without hiring, I think we should talk. I think you should book in a growth session with me in 30 minutes. That's it. And you'll get a really clear roadmap, a formal understanding of what's going on, real tasks that we can actually automate in week one, and a kind of a free guide that you could take away from that call that you can go and bring to the team and say, you know what, we could actually put some of this in place. And I think really one thing to hammer home is even if you don't end up working with me, you are going to get a clear plan on how AI works in your business. You're going to get my personal approach that's worked for multiple other businesses. And it's a really clear view of how AI can currently impact what you do every day and where those growth levers are. So it's up to you now. I think made my case, and I see you book a call very soon.